Hi, it's Nikki. This face yoga, fascia releasing, massaging routine is for the nasolabial area. If you're under a doctor's care, please check with them first before trying this routine. Let's start with a little manual lymphatic drainage using the pads of our fingers. We're going to just pump like 5 times here, right above the clavicle and below the ear. Then we're going to use the pads of the fingers down the sides of the neck. V fingers in front of and behind the ears. L fingers underneath the jawline and the index finger wiping across it. And then we're going to use the pads of our fingers down the back of the neck. Since tightness in the neck and the masseter area can affect the nasolabial folds, this first exercise is going to help relieve tension there and smooth out tightness in the muscles. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our hand, press the shoulder back, put the head down towards the shoulder, hold, and then place the hand on top of the shoulder and stretch. So we'll do each for 5 seconds. Hold for 5 seconds. Stretch for 5. Hold for 5. Stretch for 5. Now when we're holding for 5, we're compressing the tissue, which then when we release it allows for a better stretch. Let's go over to this side now. Press the shoulder back, hold for 5, and then we're going to stretch for 5. And so this hand is pushing the shoulder down, pulling the head away. Compress for 5. And then we're going to stretch for 5. Compress for 5. Stretch for 5. And release. Now we're going to relieve tension in the masseter muscle. So we're going to take our knuckle and find the ridge right here just below the cheekbone, and we're going to bring that across over to the ear 3 times right below the cheekbone. And we're going pretty deep with this. You can have a little bit of oil on the skin, but not too much. And last time. Then we're going to go about halfway between that cheekbone and the jawline. And then finally on the jawline. Then we'll go to this side. Use your index finger to find underneath the cheekbone and you'll find the masseter muscle right there. And we're just going to bring this across to help relieve tension there. 2 more times. And like I said, a little bit of oil, maybe a drop or 2, or you can use a moisturizer here. That's twice, and then this is our last time. Then we're going to go halfway down again. Then you can be dropping your jaw as you're doing this. 1, and then here we go, 2, and 3. And then finally just above the jawline here. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. Now we're going to use walking fingers. So we'll start with our index finger and pull up and then bring the other 3. So we're basically helping to pull the zygomatic minor, zygomatic major muscles. And you can just do this for about 10 seconds. This also helps to move lymphatic fluid. You can have a little bit more oil on the skin for this one. And release. Now we're going to work the levator muscle, which goes from the edge of the nose up to the bridge of the nose. But we're going to first start by doing a little bit of circulation in through here, finding that divot and working up and out with the fingers for about 20 seconds. This really helps to relieve stuck lymph fluid in through here. Now we're going to work down the side of the nose. And a drop of oil maybe here is fine, but not too much. We want to go deep. What we're doing here is we are working this levator muscle that goes from where my left-handed index finger is down to this corner of the nose, and then just give it a stretch. And then we'll go to the opposite side, start nice and deep, and as we work down, the finger's going up and out. And then we're going to stretch. Now we're going to work the cheek, side of mouth, and jawline to help clear nasolabial folds. We're going to start with our middle finger, start at the bridge and bring this up underneath the cheekbone and over. Then we're going to turn it sideways, bring it from the mouth and over, and then jawline, over and then down. So let's repeat that a few more times. And then, let's see, we'll have one more time with this exercise, and then we'll finish with some face yoga exercises. For this first exercise, we're going to wrap our bottom teeth with our lip, smile, place our thumbs next to our nose, and our index finger just above the ear. And we're going to flex our cheeks 10 times, hold for 10. And release, and then we'll repeat it again. So wrap bottom teeth with lip, flex the cheeks 10 times, and then hold for 10. And release. You can see how that starts to build up the cheek area. All right, and one last time. Thumbs next to nose, index finger above the ear, and 10 reps. Here we go. 5, 10, hold. And release. Give it a little bit of tapping in there for any tightness that may have been caused by that. For this one, we're going to wrap both the top and the bottom lip. We're going to place our index finger next to the nose. We're going to take our thumbs and define that jawline by pushing in through there, holding, and then we're going to smile and hold for 10 seconds. And release. All right, and you can make a big O. Let's go again. Take those thumbs to find the jawline here. Wrap both top and bottom. Hold. And release. And one last time, we're going to take our index fingers right there next to right in the nasolabial folds to find the jawline, wrap the teeth. And we'll finish with some manual lymphatic drainage, pads of fingers behind the back of the neck. L fingers, thumb below the chin, index finger across the face 5 times. You can increase this to up to 30 times if you'd like. V fingers in front of and behind the ear. Pads of fingers down the sides of the ear for 5 times. This is a light touch, like you were pushing a quarter across the skin. And then finishing with pads right here on the terminus 5 times. And then we are finished. Thank you so much for watching this face yoga fascia routine for the nasolabial folds. Remember to like it, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends and family.